Hi, I'm Karen, also known as the Preacherlady. This week's Geeks of Faith Devotion is Love Like You Were at a Con. This week, a friend we met at Dragon Con was coming to Disney. It's the first time I saw Ben outside of a con, but we happily chatted and joked and played like we'd been friends our whole lives. That's the kind of connection we make at Dragon Con. That's also the kind of connection we should be making at church. When we visit other churches, our reception can be varied. In some churches, we were totally ignored. In some, we were actually asked to move because we were in someone's seat. And then some treated us like we are long lost friends or brothers and sisters. And that is how the church is supposed to act. Pastor Paul shared a note with me from someone who visited Oviedo Pres for the first time when I was guest preaching. The note did mention that they enjoyed the sermon, but most of it was naming people by name who'd welcomed them. It was a long list of people who made them feel welcome and who helped them out. We are all brothers and sisters in Christ, and we need to welcome all who come as if we were at Dragon Con. We need to welcome and love people just as they are. Another thought I had is it's like the guest stars in Scooby-Doo cartoons. Everyone from the Three Stooges to Sonny and Cher, from Jerry Reed to Phyllis Diller, from Mama Cass to Don Adams, were incorporated into the Scooby Gang from the time that they were together. They became part of the gang from the moment they met. That's how it should be at the church. It doesn't matter if someone is there for just one service or if they're a member of the church for 100 years. They should all be welcomed as family. More than that, I think this should carry over into our everyday lives. John 3:16 says that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. It isn't God so loved such and such a church, and not even God so loved Christians. It's God so loved the world, all of us. At a con, it doesn't seem to matter what color you are, what sex or sexual orientation you are, or even which fandom you support. We're all family at a con. What would it be like if we lived our whole life that way? What would it be like if we accepted people as they are, even if they're different from us, even if they have a different faith from us, even if they're a different political party from us? What if we accepted and loved everyone as brothers and sisters the way Jesus did? Wouldn't it be nice if all the world was like a great big sci-fi fantasy convention? Well, that's what God is calling us to do. That's who Jesus is calling us to be as a church and who Jesus is calling us to be as individuals. For God so loved the world. Now it's our turn. If you enjoyed this devotion, you can find us at Geeks of Faith on Facebook, or you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. Have a blessed week.